Okay, then Helldivers, we are back and we have got a lot to go through today. It appears that we've got a new major order and a movement in the story narrative of the Galactic War, as well as Arrowhead Game Studios being nominated inside of the Game Awards, which was announced just yesterday. Absolutely amazing that they've managed to claim some of those, and hopefully they managed to get at least one win under their belt, but we'll have to wait and see what it is that happens there. So we've got all of that to talk about today, and a leak posted up on X from the one and only Ironsides again, which is an interesting venture. We're going to get into all of it you need to know today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And make sure you check out our sponsor, Instant Gaming, the platform where you can buy your video games cheaper for PC and consoles with the best deals, offers, promotions and discounts, up to 70% off for new releases, pre-orders and so much more. Head to the link in the description and get your games cheaper today. Now, before we get into it, I am stinking ill, and I mean ill, so please bear with me if my voice sounds a little bit weird. That will be the reason why, but we are going to dive into a lot with regards to the game today. Starting off, we are going to attack the major order and what is happening here. On the Galactic War table, the briefing states the following: managed democracy is beset on all sides. The Automaton Jet Brigade has stolen large swaths of territory from the citizens, and the outbreak of bugs from the Terminid Research Center has led to the infestation of several planets. But now, with the Operational Democracy Space Station, the time has come to reverse this totalitarian rise. It is up to the Helldivers to democratically direct the DSS where it will make the greatest impact. It will be a difficult fight. Both the automatons and Terminids are expected to continue their unjust expansionism with despotic fervor, but the effective usage of the DSS and the great sacrifice, we can begin to reclaim our rightful dominion. The Helldivers are therefore ordered to liberate more planets than are lost for the duration of the major order. Now, this is obviously quite an interesting venture. It does seem to be one of those things where we are now just going to have to fight for our lives and continue taking planets that we've been taking for weeks on end now, and hopefully we'll get a bit of an expansion in a different direction to see some new planets come through to the midst. But when we take a look at what's happening on the Galactic War table and what it is that the major order is, as you can see, wield the newly operational DSS to turn the tide against our enemies, liberate more planets than are lost during the order duration. And we have that tug of war main point on the top there that you guys can see. We're currently at 0, but as we can see right here with the likes of Yalivar, we are 88% liberated on there, so it will mean that hopefully we can get that planet taken and add that +1. For those of you guys wondering, your personal order is to kill 8 charges in the next 24 hours. A very easy movement. If you just do one operation, the likelihood is you'll clear easily more than 8. That is for damn sure. And for those of you guys wondering what's happening with the DSS right now, as far as the actions go, we're still awaiting everything in this narrative here, but you guys can obviously vote the location, which for some reason the top sector that they want to move it to is Yalivar, even though it's nearly liberated already. So yeah, I don't really understand that one, but Imba is seeming to be the next big movement, of which we're likely to probably send it to. But in 15 hours, we'll see exactly where it is that is at. I think that the location guide for how long it takes to move this thing is a little bit ridiculous. A 24-hour structural movement before we can move it there. Yalivar is nearly taken now. This is going to be such a waste of time if we utilize this area right here. But let me know what you guys voted for in the comment section below. Moving in to the overall for Helldivers 2 though, and everything that is happening inside of the game right now. Arrowhead posted up that the Helldivers 2 managed to score 4 nominations at the 2024 Game Awards just yesterday. Now obviously voting is live currently, and they went in for the best ongoing game, best multiplayer, best action game and best community support, which we are not going to get into the trivia of whether they're going to obtain the best community support or not. I personally absolutely adore Twinbeard and think that he's an absolutely amazing guy and does a great job, but if we took him out of the mix, well, the game would be absolutely lost in regard to community aspects. Stays right here, we couldn't have done it without our team and incredible community. Thank you. Voting has begun and we are excited to be in the running, and I think that Twinbeard actually states it perfectly when he states voting is mandatory for all citizens. I'll make sure I leave the link down in the description for you guys so you can go ahead and get your nominations in. For me, I think if they're going to get anything, I think the best action game may well take place, and that's realistically because it's been a really good year for gaming. There's been a lot of incredible games out there, and with the best action games right now, the listing isn't overly that strong. But as far as best multiplayer games, community support, and ongoing games, there's quite some big main hitters in that ranking, and I think that Helldivers has not made the greatest decision for a few of these listings. But as far as best action game goes, I'm willing to bank on the fact that we could get quite close to this. So our fingers are crossed for the guys at Arrowhead, and hopefully we manage to secure the bag with something. But we are going to be moving into leak territory right now, so please, if you don't want to watch any of the leaks, do bear this in mind and make sure you come off now if you haven't already. Yep. Okay, thanks for watching. Let's see what's happening inside the leak territory, as Iron Sights has been posting up so much just recently. It's been absolutely bonkers. This right here is the automaton chemical objective. Now, there's not much known about this as of right now, and part of the objective will be to destroy this container. As to what it's going to be for, we'll have to wait and see. We do know some things are being activated this week. This may not be anything to do with any of it, but it does look pretty interesting. I think we are definitely due some new mission sorts. Maybe something like the TCS or something was really, really good back when they launched that. And even with the jetpack, that freaking chromo jetpack was absolutely incredible. And utilizing those sorts of missions where you had to actually utilize something new rather than just all the same old stuff. It could be really needed soon, guys. It really could be needed soon. So we're hoping that some of these stuff are going to be activated later this week, and there will be some new mission types for you guys to actually bundle in with. But taking a look at your top comments, you guys managed to go absolutely rampant in the last video, as the developers of Peter Stead and Sham Georgiani were in an interview and actually managed to leak that something was being activated this week. So we know that something's coming, and you guys ran with that tenfold. They also talked about collaborations, and you guys again ran with that one to the high hills. This top comment right here stating, we can't allow 8-player missions because imagine all the barrages. The engine can't handle that. DSS full-time 380mm barrages, which is actually a solid point, and I never thought about that, but that would be hilarious if we could get those 8-player mission raids. That would be so damn cool, and now we know that you can have a consistent 380 just going off. I think that would be pretty impressive, man. I think that would be pretty impressive. Just make sure we don't have the DSS on that planet at that time. This next one right here states Tier 6 ship modules. I'm hoping for official Illuminate details before year ends. My prediction is we'll fight that faction at the start of year 2. We'll have to wait and see how that one pans out. The Illuminate have been one of those source materials that they have denied for quite some time, and even when they've been questioned about it, they state that they died over 100 years ago, so they may not return. We'll have to wait and see exactly how that one pans, but I think anything this year with regards to the Illuminate is a bit far-fetched in my eyes alone. We'll have to wait and see how it pans. Maybe the 1-year anniversary for Helldivers 2, we'll see something come through the midst, but I'm not banking on anything anytime soon. And this next comment right here states, the devs at Deep Rock Galactic have asked for a collab and don't know a single person who isn't on board with that. Actually, yeah, DRG is such a great game, and it's a really, really good collaboration for Helldivers 2. As to how they'd actually managed to incorporate that, I don't really know. It would be a bit of a muddle and a mix because it's completely two different eras in gaming, and how it actually would operate would be hella confusing. But I could imagine some little dwarven DRG characters running around the map. It would be quite funny, and I actually think that most people in the community of Helldivers 2 would actually endorse the Deep Rock Galactic collaboration crossover. Let me know what you guys are thinking via the comment section below. We know that DRG won it, but the question is, does HD2? We'll wait and see. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today because my throat is killing me. Thank you so much for getting to this point of the video. If you have got to this point of the video, just stick a gold or yellow heart in the comment section below. It would be absolutely amazing to know how many of you guys make it this far, and if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching, guys. Appreciate your faces, and as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.